focus on me. Up over, it looks like a bridge there coming. Oh, is that a bridge? Yes, bridge. Ooh, hold on to your peanuts. Oh, he's out the other side. Right, coming along there. Harry stood next to me, actually. He's cringing, I think. Dad's doing commentary. It's our first video we've done together. Oh, look, aerial view now. Come on. Oh, right turn, Clyde. Come on, in we go. Alright, I'm in the backyard shed, look. I'm chilling with my ladies here, look. Hello. Look at that. Hello. Hello, lady. Alright. Right, so I'm just giving these a check round. What I've got to do is, the fours have got to come out of here. Not today, but another day. If you look, let me just turn the camera around, right. So what we got here, we got some really young ones. Look at this blooming thing, it's got ringworm, look again, look. Poor thing. I can't get rid of the flipping ringworm on this farm. I've even tried the holly thing, look, up here. Can you see that? I did that a few years back. Still didn't work. That was Tom Pemberton who did that, and I thought I'd try it, but it didn't work. You see, it's basically the problem with the ringworm is in the building and they just pick it up. And some years it's worse than others. Some years I come out here and all these cattle are covered in ringworm. There's only really that one at the moment. It might spread from that one to the others, but the thing is, by this time of year, quite often in the winter, they're all covered. So hopefully it's just that one. But they make them look really sick. But anyway, I'm back to saying, so this yard here, where we put the new shed on, look, really good, this roof. Put the new roof up in October. So what we do is we bring our young heifers round here for the winter after they've been sort of weaned and they've had a bit of food. So this one here, that's not a bad size, that one. What number are you? Have you lost your ear tag? You have, haven't you? Where's your yellow ear tag? You've lost your ear tag, mate, haven't you? Hang on, where's your metal ear tag? Look, two tags missing. Now that's unusual. Don't expect two tags to missing. One's bad luck. Right, I'll have to try and sort out which one that is. The female heifer. That'll be next TV test. Then we'll have to just check the tags on that. Because you can see, look, here's the classic. Look, there's two tags there. Plastic on the right. 470. Metal on the left. 470 as well, with the herd number as well. And look, we freeze brand them the same as the tag number, that 470, so we can easily identify them and we know what tag number it is. So it's quite a good idea to match the tag number with the freeze brand. Right, so that one hasn't been freeze branded yet, it's too small, so that's going to have to be a process of elimination. I can't believe we lost both tags. That's really rare. To lose the metal one, the plastic ones come out all the time, but the metal ones don't come out. Anyway, as I was saying before, we bring our younger ones round here, and as they get older, we move them out of here to go in the far shed, what we call the barrier shed. That's where the bull-in heifers go, because they're near the AI shed, so we can bring them round to serve them. So I'm just looking now what needs bringing out. So these fours, they're all bull-in age now. Look, that's about 18, 19 months old. That's what sort of age we serve them. So 463 needs coming out. That's one. 466. That's another. Just looking at the sizes. What's that one there? 470. I think that's probably their batch of three about the same. I don't know what that one is up there. That one's a fair size. 501. She's probably a bit young. Okay, 501. Any more fours? Let's just have a look. 466. Trying to remember the numbers now. 470. And 494. She looks too small. So I think what I'm going to do is going to pull those three out of there, and then I think I'm going to have to start. I should have been feeding these cake before, but I haven't been. But I think they need a bit of protein now, because they're still looking a bit small. It's a bit skinny. That one there came off the protein when we brought it around. It's not doing very well. I need to get back out here with the protein. So we've got these feeders here. It's all work, you see, and you sort of think to yourself, well, oh, it won't matter, I'll just avoid that. But then you're doing yourself and them not a service, are you? I mean, the trouble is, for this time of year, it's very busy for me. The cows are in, everything's in, maximum cleaning out, maximum feeding. I was hoping to go to Llama this week, but realistically, for me at this time of year, it's just a really difficult job to get away. I've been promising to go to that place for years. It looks really good, and I see all the other vlogging farmers go up there. Farmer P went, Tom Pemberton was there. So, you know, nice opportunity to catch up with people, but it's just so hard for me to get away this time of year. I don't really take a day off in the week, any time between November and April, to be honest. I get a sort of time off on the weekends, but in the week it's just me and my brother. It's pretty hard to sort of take the time out, really, because you just, you know, family run business, what do? You can't walk away from it very easily, can you? I sort of take my time off in the summer, really. Anyway, that's beside the point. I was talking family run business. What about the royal family then? Flipping heck. Old William and Harry. Oh, jeez. Let me just get on my soapbox a minute here, because I wasn't planning to talk about this, but I just pinged the nerve, that did. Old Harry, what? I get really sad, actually. Really sad how it's all panned out. Harry, you know, I always liked him as a guy. I even saw him once. I met him once up at I went to the polo up near Cirencester, and he was up there playing polo, and I didn't speak to him, but I got pretty close. Yeah. But how could it all go so badly wrong? I mean, I get that you weren't happy in the royal family, but what you've created is such a mess now. I can't see what you're going to do now. I mean, the whole thing about leaving and going to America was a kind of fresh start, leave it all behind me. And what have you done? You just spent the whole time going over there, stirring it all up. And to be honest, all you've done is chuck hand grenades at your family, isn't it? In the public. And then you go, oh, I hope we can get reconciliation. Flipping heck. Can you imagine if that was your family, right, and you had someone like that in your family going on national press and media all the time, not just once, but just going on and on and on, and you had a family do, would you invite him? He ain't going to get invited to the coronation, is he? Why would you invite him there? Every eye would be on him, not on the coronation, wouldn't it? And anything you say to him now, if you said to him something in confidence, would you think, is this going to end up in a book or on a TV interview? You know, every family has issues, you know, our family's no different, you know, and you try and work your way through with it. But what you don't do is just spread it all around everywhere, do you? It's incredibly sad, you know, and realistically, he's not a happy man. He said he's had all this counselling and stuff, and he's okay now, but he's not okay, is he? You know, you're not okay, mate, if you're going on like this all the time. That chip is still on your shoulder. That counselling hasn't done you any good at all. And more to the point, what would it be like without the counselling? And you kind of look at, I mean, hey ho, so I appreciate not everyone likes the royal family, and maybe there's issues that side as well, but the way he's behaved and the way he's like, you think to yourself, if he was in your family, you wouldn't probably have time for him, would you? I mean, one-sided story come from him, isn't it? What must have he been like all the way through? They must have had loads of moments where they've gone, Jesus, what are you on about? What are you doing? And of course they can't go on the press and say, or they're not, you know, they got dignity, they're not going to go on the press and say that, are they? Why would you want to start a slagging match on the media? The media would love that, wouldn't they? I just find it, A, I think he's a bit of a plonker. There's a lot more I could say about that. But B, I find it very sad. I just find it very sad, and I kind of look at my boys, and I think at some point when they're old enough to understand, I'll just take them to one side and I will just chat to them and say, look, you've got a long time in front of you, your future, but I hope that you can talk things through when things go. Don't marry a Meghan Markle, mind. That's probably where it all went wrong, really, isn't it? Don't know what she's on about, but I don't think she's helped anything. Kate seems a balanced woman. I'm not convinced Meghan Markle is. But hey, what do I know? I'm off the subject of farming, but I just had a royal rant there. Anyway, the royal rant. Good to have that, isn't it? Hazard. Right, anyway, off on that. Let me have a look at another thing about this shed I was going to discuss with you. Right, so I've been noticing, can you see how wet it is down there? I might have mentioned this in another video, I can't remember. See how wet it is here? I've noticed this, and why is it wet? Look, it's fairly dry here. Bit of rain coming in over there, which we might sort out. I'm not convinced I'm going to do anything about that. But so I started noticing how wet it's got here, and I'm thinking, well, why is it so wet? Why is it so wet there, look? Right, well it kind of now appears to me, right, can you see how wet that is on there, look? It's kind of obvious now, isn't it? There's water seeping through that wall. And the reason for that is that downpipe. Look, let me just get over here. So, old man climbing the wall. This is keep fitting farm, isn't it? Right. So, right, when we didn't have a roof on this yard, you wouldn't notice how wet that bit was because everything was wet. So, you know, it didn't really matter. Now I can see what the problem is and why that's wet there. Look, so we've got the downpipe here, coming down here. It's taking all the water off this roof, right from there, all the way along there. It's coming down here. It's saturating that, and then because it's close to the wall, it's seeping through the wall. Right. So I've got a plan. Now I don't know whether this is going to work. Right. See that joint up there? I figured, and you see how it comes down there, and there's a sort of kink in there. I wonder whether if I can, this is the summer job, if I undo that, take this downpipe off there, spin that bit of plastic, see where the algae is, look. Can you see that? See there's a joint there, isn't there? I reckon, just about the right angle, if I turn that round there, I might be able to and connect this pipe to that joint there. I might be able to connect that pipe to the roof there, and the water would then come onto this roof. The gutter is pretty big. It's a big gutter. We deliberately oversized it because we weren't quite sure how much is going to come off there. I'm wondering whether that would come down on there and then straight along there, and that would save all the water coming through there. Got to be worth a go, isn't it? Because that is the problem. Is the water's coming through there. It's getting all this wet in the ring feeder. I mean, it's a much better job now. It's undercover here, look, because you don't. Look, I never noticed that. It's got mud on there, look. Anyway, this is a much better job because even with the hay, it's not getting wet, and they don't like eating wet feed. But a significant amount of water is coming through this wall. So I'm thinking, like I said, we can. I'm going to angle that. The only problem I got is I'm thinking about this, look, and someone might be able to advise me what to do here. Right, so obviously this is held up with a bracket, isn't it? You can see the bracket there, right? There's the bracket. Right, I'm going to have to undo that. If I angle that across, what's going to support that downpipe there? And I don't know whether I'm going to have to make up a sort of bracket or something. I'm hoping. I mean, the trouble is that plastic's really old. I bet it's bloody seized up. I'm hoping that I can just spin that. If I take that off there, then I've probably got to be really careful because that's asbestos there, and I don't want to break that. It's difficult. If I can spin that round, will that angle be right? It can't be far off, can it? Let's hope that works. I mean, I might be able to cut that up a bit more. It's got to be worth a go. Hey ho. Anyway, there's ideas for you. Right. Okay, so talking about my heifers there, the bulling heifers. I've got the heifers in the other shed. I'm going to go and glue one of these on. That's a Kmart heat detector. Because there's one in there that hasn't been served. Those are going around there later, another day. But this one is already in there, so I need to put that on there. Let me just go around there, we'll have a look. There we go. Right. Ooh, nearly tripped over then. Right. Let me just put that down there. Okay, so what we've got in here, most of these are in calf, hopefully. And there are one or two that have been served, and there's the one I'm looking for in here, which is 478. That's 474 there, look. Where's 478? Right, we'll have a look for her in a minute. I'll just show you about these Kmarts, right? So here's one I did earlier, right? So let me just get this box out. I think these are made in Australia. But we've been using them for years, and I find them really good. Right. So they come like this in a pack. There we go. Look. Oh no, made in USA. I'm sure they used to be from Australia. Right. So let's get one out. There we go. Look at that. So this thing here contains a dye capsule. And you can see it in the light, you can just about see it. right? And you look, it's got an arrow on it, show which goes on the front. And there's the little cow. Very good. Right, so I'm going to glue that on the back of a cow. And what happens is, when they're bulling, the one that comes on heat will be on the bottom, okay? Now, the cow, another cow will jump on its back and it'll break the die capsule. There you go, that's what an old one looks like when they've broken. There's the fresh one and there's the old one. So that just helps me to tell that it's on bulling. It's not foolproof. You need to make sure you're around to just check that they're okay and they are really bulling. But what it'll do is, if this happens overnight when I'm in the house, I'm not going to see it. So this really gives me a clue of what's going on. Right, so let's just put that down there a minute. Okay, so I've got my cane on. Now the first thing I do is I always write the number of the cow on there. 478. Right. Let me just, and the reason I write the number on there, it's a bit scrawly, but I know my own writing. The reason I do that is, I'm trying to put the top on the pen with one hand and hold the camcorder. Right. Right, the reason I do that is just so that if that comes off and I find it in the muck, if there's more than one animal in here, at least I know which one it's come from. Right, next thing I do, you've got to put this blooming glue on. Now this glue used to be really awful. Right, let's glue it up. They changed the recipe of the glue. You used to get it on your hands and never be able to get it off. Right. Put the lid on the glue. Oh, it's stuck to me now. Yeah. Right. Okay, this is the hard bit now. There's the arrow. There's the arrow at the front. Right. What we got to do is we've got to find 478. Is that her over there? Yeah, that's her there. Look, that's a bit of coincidence, isn't it? Right, she's playing around already. She might even be coming on bulling. Right, I've got to sneak up behind her because she'll run. Oh no, she hasn't run. Right, there you go, missus. I'm not even sure whether she might be coming bulling. Right, too dark in here. Right, that's on good and sure. You're standing almost like you are bulling, aren't you? It's very dark in here. Sorry about that, folks. Right, well, I'll check that tomorrow. That cane will either still be there. She's not been served yet. She's coming on bulling, you know. She's flipping. Right, that one. See, that's not standing. That one's walking off. What number are you? 475. Right. You see what I mean about coming on heat? The one underneath is usually the one that's bulling. Right, I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to watch these. Don't rush to serve the 475. I think she's already been served, and I've got the vet come in. It's a PD on Thursday. I will have her checked out then. Because what I do find, right, is that a certain amount of these heifers that have been served still show signs of bulling. And in the past we have served some, and it's not always been the right thing to do, because they can lose the calf. If they're already in calf, they can lose the calf because they give a false positive, if you like, false bulling. So I always like to get them checked out by the vet if they've been served recently, and I think that 475 probably has been. So probably what I'll do is I'll get her PD tested. 474, yeah, flipping out, look. Flipping out, 478, isn't it? I can't believe that. That's almost a waste of a Kmart, isn't it? Probably come off already. Is it on there? Yeah, I think she's bulling. You're mucking around with that other one. Look at that. Huh. Isn't that typical? Oh yeah, look, what are you doing? See, you're not actually standing, are you? You're walking off. You, on the other hand, Mrs. 478, I think you are mucking around to be bulling. Right. That's interesting, isn't it? You've got to spend your time with your cattle. I should have been in here earlier and seen that. It's typical, isn't it? Right. Anyway, we got her one way or the other, I think, and I'll have a look at that tomorrow morning. In the meantime, a couple of updates on Funky Farmer. So yeah, one of them, hopefully we're getting pigs this year. Harry's been badgering me for flipping ages to get pigs, honestly. He also wants me to get 4,000 to 7,000 or something. I was like, so I'm hoping maybe to get pigs in the spring when the cows go out of here, but we'll have to see on that. Because last lot of pigs I kept them at that far end. So maybe pigs. I might be doing it with a neighbour, Tom Gray, as well. He was on about getting some, so we might do it together. Because his son Harry, he's got another Harry, and he wants some pigs as well. So we've already chatted about that, but we'll wait and see. On the other front with my Harry, we are launching a YouTube channel with Harry in the spring. He's been desperate. I mean, honestly, you got to laugh with Harry. He's 11 going on 16. He's got all these plans. He's got all these plans of things he wants to do, and I have to go. Come on, wait, Harry, wait. You're 11. Whoa. You can't go and buy a silage trailer at a farm auction and go forage harvesting with the Samsons next year, because that's what he wants to do. And I'm not trying to put him off his enthusiasm, because I love his enthusiasm, but you got to wait till you're old enough to do it. So anyway, I have promised to help him with the YouTube channel, and he has actually been recording videos. He's probably got 40 videos on his hard drive of all his little toy farm, which he's keeping, and I'm going to help him upload. In the meantime though, we'll have a check on that cow tomorrow morning, because I'm not sure what's going on with her. 478, we'll check her Kmart tomorrow morning. In other words, she'll be served. In the meantime though, while we're waiting for that, you've got to laugh. So Harry does Farm Simulator as well as model farms, and the other day he discovered how he can record Farm Simulator off of his PlayStation 4 onto a hard drive, so onto a memory stick. So we did that, and I said to Harry, do you think we could do a voiceover on it? What do you reckon? And I'd never done voiceovers before, so we went on his laptop and plugged it in and put it on the editing software, and we found how you can narrate onto a video. So what I did, I put a stupid commentary. It's first time, it was completely off the cuff, first time we'd ever actually done a narration video, and so he'd already 478. What are you doing? I reckon she's bullying. Completely off the cuff, and first time he'd done a Farm Simulator video, so I just recorded a little commentary over the top of it, and I think possibly on his YouTube channel he might do some videos like that at some point. So anyway, I thought I'd let you see it because it's funny. I don't think he'll ever go on his channel. He'd be too embarrassed. Here is me narrating Farm Simulator, 2 minutes. Oh look, the Kmart's flipping slid off. Look, let's have a look. We'll have a look in a minute. Right, let me have a look at that. Look, that Kmart that I put on. Do you remember I said to you about writing the number on it? Hello, missus. Now you stand still. Look, slid off. That's why you got to write a number on it. Now she's standing there. She's sniffing the others. I think you're bullying, aren't you? What are you going to be like in the morning? That glue's starting to set now, so that's on pretty firm. Right, let's get over here. I need cleaning out these sheds. Oh, right, I'll come back and finish. Right, we'll have a look at her in the morning. I'm going to edit in the video of me playing Farm Simulator with a voiceover. It's 2 minutes long. It's a bit of fun. So have a look at this, and then by that time I will cut in tomorrow's video of 478, and we'll have a look, see whether that Kmart's still on her back or whether it's gone bright red. She is. Any of you farmers out there, you'd say she's bullying, wouldn't you? Come on, what do you think? It's very gloomy in here. Sorry about the light, but as you know, I really want to put some Yorkshire boarding along there, but I haven't done it yet. Time, never enough time. Right, here is the Funky Farmer playing. Well, here's Harry playing Farm Simulator, and here's me doing the commentary. 2 minutes, have a look and we'll find out whether her Kmar's still there or whether it's gone red. But I think we're going to serve her tomorrow. Crack on. Oh, hello, are you working? This is Harry driving the tractor now. He's going along, brum, 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 brum. We're not quite sure how he's doing. Oh, look, nearly hit that red. Oh, look, nearly hit that car as well. Of course, Harry hasn't actually got a driving licence. Being only 11, he shouldn't really be on the road. But anyway, always turning into vehicle yard. I wonder if they sell McDonald's there as well. Oh, I nearly crashed into that, whatever that red thing is. Oh, hang on a minute. He's picking up the red thing. Oh, maybe he's going to McDonald's now to get some burgers after that. Oh no, he's turning around. Remember. I'm doing sound effects to the tractor as well. Remember. Oh, steady, Harry. What are you doing? Pity the fool. Come on then. Nice bit of reversing. Oh, hang on. He's reversing onto the back bit as well. Blimey. Brum. Okie dokie. Right, we're going out on the road. Now, let's hope he watches. Oh, my God. He pulled out without looking right. He could have taken out someone in their car. Oh, he's nearly hit that one there. Right, he's driving along the road. Oh, he flipping heck, he nearly hit that deer then. God, that would have been venison for lunch, wouldn't it? Okay, we're driving along the road now, and oh, tractor view. That's nice, isn't it? We're looking inside the tractor. Oh, he jumped in the seat there. Maybe he must have hit a speed bump or something. Up and over, looks like a bridge there coming. Oh, is that a bridge? Yes, bridge. Ooh, hold on to your peanuts. Oh, he's out the other side. Right. Coming along there. Harry stood next to me actually. He's cringing, I think. Dad's doing commentary. It's our first video we've done together. Oh, look, aerial view now. Come on. Oh, right turn, Clyde. Come on, in we go. Down the little lane. I wonder where this is going. Could it be going to his house? I wonder. Nice bit of ploughing on the right by the looks of it. On the left. Oh, back in the cab view again. I'm feeling a bit seasick now. Cab view now. Has he got the radio on, I wonder? 27, is that miles or kilometres? Can't see with my terrible eyes. 27 something. 27 miles, I think. Right, nice hedgerows on the right hand side. Someone's obviously doing annual stewardship on those and doing maybe trimming once every 2 years. Right, okay, coming along now. Oh, is that a farm? I can see a building up in front. Is he getting to his farm, I wonder? Pretty fast for a country. Oh, nearly took those fence posts out. Blimey. Steady on, slow down. Are we turning in here?
Are we turning now, are we?
We're turning in here. Jack's just turned up now. He's doing so we're turning in on the farm now. Oh, thanks for watching. Game over. Ooh, morning people. Oh, it's 5:45 in the morning now. The next day from yesterday's video. Right, which you saw earlier. I'm just walking into the what we call it the barrier shed actually, because it's got a barrier in it. And it was the first shed we built with that barrier, so the name's always stuck. Right, let's have a look then. Right, I'm here, got my torch. Let's have a look. Right, now then, 478, where is she? Look, I can tell how churned up it is. I would have thought she has been bulling. Look at the heifers. They've eaten to the edge there. I've just got to push that in a bit. Go on. Alright. Let's walk round here. Right then. And they're quite peaceful. 478, where are you? Right. Would any of you like to put your hands up? Which of you is 478? Not you, is it? 448. 405, right. I'm gonna have to climb over, aren't I? Right. Things you do in the morning when everyone else is still in bed. Right. Let's play Hunt the Cow. 467. 474. That's not you. Maybe she's been stolen by space aliens. She must be down that far in. That's not her, is it? We're not 478, are you? I was hoping to see a bright red Kmar. Oh, my torch. It's going out. Ooh. Yuck. 478, there you are. Right, would you like to stand up, please? Come on. Ah, there we go. Right, come on. Go up. Come on. Up. Go up. There we go, look. I wouldn't say that's completely red, but you can see it's been scuffed. Look how mucky it is. Can you see the muck on there? I'd say she's been bulling. I'd say she's... Well, we saw her mucking around. I'm pretty convinced. Look, all the scuffs, that's a pretty good indicator there. Either where something's ridden her and got it all dirty. Sometimes you get... They're ridden so much that the skin on there gets rubbed off and it gets raw. I'm looking for that. Look, it's quite, yeah, look, can you see that? Can you see how the skin is actually, it's been rubbed? I'd say she's ready for AI. Right. Okay, so, oh, I'll hold the torch and move around in it. Let's get out of the way. I'd say she's ready for AI, and so yeah, I'll give the call for the AI later. There's no point phoning him because he doesn't start till 7 o'clock. I'll phone him about 7 and he'll come out. Because he's local, he'll probably be here by 7:30. Probably not going to film him because well, I did do an AI video a while back and it got 500,000 views, and he took it down in the end because there was some flipping load of typical vegan kind of anti-dairy farming people piled in and got really nasty on it. So he took it down in the end. In fact, someone hijacked it and took part of the video to use somewhere else. So I'm not going to bother filming Phil serving that cow. Maybe I will another day, but not today. But anyway, there's one wee. It's just like me in the morning when you wake up. Do your ablutions. 460's having a lovely wee. Anyway, so there you go. That one's ready for AI, and we'll get him here later. All right, tis all, crack on. Well, I've just come down the other shed, the dry cow shed, because that's the shed where they're bulling and everything. This is the shed where I'm just putting the torch down. This is the shed where the calving shed, we call it the dry cow shed, and one has just calved, look. So if you see them ready for AI like that 478, 9 months time, if you get it right, you get a calf. There she is. I'm just going to nip through the bars here. And we'll just have a look at her, make sure she's alright. She hasn't calved long, it's a pretty fresh calf. Look, it's still got, that's 415, look. Still got the afterbirth coming out. 415. That calf's not been born long, it's still a bit, hello, still wet. Not a very big calf. Tiny calf. Can't really see where it's a heifer or bull. I'm going to leave her to it, I don't want to wind her up. Right, 4 and 5. Okay, well she can stay down here. Probably today, we'll leave her down here. And I've got some more due ones, these are all due as well. Calf's up though and looking, look, I reckon that calf's only been born about half an hour. Right, success anyway, that's the main thing. She's a very proud mum, crikey, you can tell she's going to be a good mum because she's really on it, isn't she? Oh, good result, right. We'll go off and start milking. No wonder that calf was small, look, 415, 21st of January her due date. So she's a couple of weeks early. Didn't expect that. Well, what's it? Oh. Well, nearly 10 days anyway.